Another operation for looking for derivatives is the quotient rule. This series of videos shows examples on differentiation using the quotient rule. Before diving into the examples, let's review the pattern when using quotient rule. Say there are two functions given as f of x divided by the other g of x. The derivative of this ratio follows the pattern having the square of the denominator as the denominator. The numerator is a little bit longer. It contains lower term times the derivative of the upper term. Then, subtract from here the product of the upper term times the derivative of the lower term. Applying mnemonics, we can say low d high minus high d low. The d's represent derivatives, which then states low times the derivative of high minus high times the derivative of low. In this video, we are to take the derivative of the function y as the ratio of the binomial 4x cubed less 3x squared with another binomial 4x raised to 5 minus 4. Before starting, check if an alternate solution is possible. By alternate solution, analyze if power rule is applicable after a little algebraic simplification. The function in this example is already in its proper fraction form, which means simple algebraic operation cannot be done. So we perform quotient rule. Start with dy over dx having a denominator of the square of the lower term, 4x raised to 5 minus 4. In the numerator, copy the lower term, 4x raised to 5 minus 4. Then multiply the derivative of the upper term, 4x cubed minus 3x squared. Then subtract the upper term, 4x cubed minus 3x squared, multiplied by the derivative of the lower term, 4x raised to 5 minus 4. Further solutions come from the derivatives only, so distribute d over dx among the terms. The derivative then becomes the copied lower term times the quantity with d over dx of 4x cubed minus d over dx of 3x squared. The other group starts with a minus sign with the upper term copied. Then the distributed derivative binomial becomes d over dx of 4x raised to 5 minus d over dx of 4. The last term is zeroed out considering the derivative of the constant is 0. Before differentiating, let's try to simplify the terms first. That is, by taking out any constants and making them as coefficients before the derivative. The function then still has the copied lower term multiplied by the constant 4 with d over dx of x cubed. This is followed by negative 3 with d over dx of x squared. The second group in the numerator has the copied upper term times the coefficient of 4 with d over dx of x raised to 5. Left with simple terms of derivatives, we can now differentiate. Place the copied lower term times 4 times the derivative of x cubed, which is 3x squared dx over dx, minus 3 with the derivative of x squared, which is 2x with dx over dx. Also, place a copied upper term, multiplied by the constant 4 with the derivative of x raised to 5, which is 5x raised to 4, dx over dx. Dx all over dx is 1. Simplifying the derivative into the quantity of 4x raised to 5 minus 4 multiplied by the simplified derivatives of 4 times 3x squared, or 12x squared, minus 3 times 2x, or 6x, minus the upper term 4x cubed minus 3x squared, multiplied by 4 of 5x raised to 4, which is 20x raised to 4, all upon the square of 4x raised to 5 minus 4. In order to simplify the derivative further, it is best to eliminate the parentheses. 4x raised to 5 times 12x squared is 48x raised to 7. 4x raised to 5 times negative 6x is negative 24x raised to 6. Then, negative 4 times 12x squared is negative 48x squared. And negative 4 times negative 6x makes positive 24x. From the second group, there are 4x cubed times 20x raised to 4, giving negative 80x raised to 7. Then there is also the negative of negative 3x squared times 20x raised to 4, which makes positive 60x raised to 6. With groupings out, collect similar terms, starting with 48 minus 80 of x raised to 7, giving negative 32x raised to 7. Next is negative 24x raised to 6 with positive 60x raised to 6, resulting to 36x raised to 6. Then copy the terms negative 48x squared and positive 24x. Although the terms themselves look like they can't be simplified further, we can factor out common factors. From the numerator, negative 4x can be extracted out, making the polynomial as 8x raised to 6 minus 9x raised to 5 plus 12x minus 6. From the denominator, 4 factored out makes everything the square of 4 times the binomial of x raised to 5 minus 1. From the denominator, distribute the square to come up with 4 squared times the square of the binomial x raised to 5 minus 1. Then this is compared with negative 4x from the numerator, which partially cancel out, giving the final derivative of negative x times the quantity of 8x raised to 6 minus 9x raised to 5 plus 12x minus 6, all upon 4 times the square of x raised to 5 minus 1.